Hey guys, you're watching Guitar Chat, the show where we chat to touring musicians to see what guitars they're bringing out on tour with them, and today I'm joined by none other than Ro from Idle the Sky, aka Idle the Sky. How are you, dude?
I'm doing well.
This has been a long time coming, finally happening, I'm so glad. Tell me about this. You announced your respectful departure from Kiesel not too long ago, like a month, 2 months ago?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
You've been playing this for ages. I remember seeing this on videos from like legit 5 years ago at this point, so
100%.
it's back.
It's back.
Tell me about it.
So this is my PRS Custom 22. It's from the year 2009. It's had a few changes in its life, which I'll explain to you right now. I'll go over the specs first. So
yeah.
I think it's a mahogany neck, mahogany body, maple top. This is a 10 top quilted blue Mateo finish.
Absolutely insane. It's the actual top. It's not the veneer. It's like a full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see if you look here, you can sort of see the thickness of the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
you know?
almost like 2 centimeters thick. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, so it's a lovely guitar. It's very, very light. I don't know the exact weight. I've got some bare knuckle pickups in here. I've got the War Pig ceramic in here, and nice. I think this one's the Aftermath, which I had installed pretty quick when I got this guitar, and it made a massive difference to my sound. So the sound of this guitar is very, very thick and very full. Good for the more heavier sort of stuff. So I tend to keep this one in drop B. So all the sort of more heavy riffy stuff, I would use this guitar. And I've tracked pretty much every single album is mostly this guitar.
Oh, sick, nice.
And it's just a dream guitar. I think I love everything about it.
Any of these push-pull, anything fancy going on with these?
Yes. So this volume knob we had turned into a kill switch by pulling it up. So
sick.
Pulling it up kills it, and it works as normal when it's pushed back down. I find that just helpful when you're like on stage and you want the noise to stop.
Yeah, fair. It's handy to have, like, whether it's a pedal or just something just to kill the sound off. Yeah.
This is this selector switch.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
It's a bit different. A lot of people on my videos will be like, "Where's the selector switch?" But it's actually this knob here.
Nice.
I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. So I can definitely like work with that when I'm going between solos and stuff like that. And you know, you've got your tone here. Pretty much don't touch the tone.
Yeah, same.
The actual neck, the fretboard of the guitar was replaced a while ago because I took it to someone to have it sort of conditioned and everything. Yeah. And they've accidentally like removed the inlays somehow.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so it fully got completely refinished and a new fingerboard on with new birds. I actually prefer these style inlays because they're fully they're not just the outlines, which was the original ones. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yes.
And also recently changed the tuning pegs just because the old ones, they were just wearing a little bit and getting a bit funky.
Yeah, no, they look super shiny. So like,
yeah.
Nah, sick,
so
man.
that's
Awesome.
brand new.
So what songs is this like on the set, roughly?
So I'll use this one for Ascendant, which is in drop B, Stars and Darkness in drop B, and The Zenith Rise.
Sick.
So yeah,
awesome.
I love this guitar. I think it sounds really, really nice.
Yeah,
and it looks pretty too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is a phenomenal looking guitar, and I'm sure it sounds just as good. On to the next one. So tell me a little bit about this silver sparkly beast you got here.
Yeah, this is a Kiesel Delos, which was my main guitar prior to swapping out to Charvel. We'll go into that later, but I really enjoy this guitar. It's classic shape. I really love the classic sort of style at this current time. I got the silver sparkle color, which really pops under lighting and stuff. And it's just sort of a nostalgia thing for me. I used to watch bands and they had sparkle finishes, and you know, one of those things.
Yeah. Like the 80s hair metal bands or whatever. Yeah.
Nice. And the inlays,
yeah,
as fancy as they look right here on camera, are actually just stickers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So what happened was I was doing a video shoot where I was like playing a character, like an 80s kind of character or whatever, with an obnoxious guitar, and I thought that'd be funny to put the stars on the thing. But then I just left them on. I'm like, that's kind of fun.
Because I actually thought they were inlays from photos and that, but now no, nice.
They're starting to wear a bit that you can see.
Yeah. So there's nothing underneath it.
Yeah, there's dots underneath.
Oh, dots, right? Okay, yeah, cool. Nice.
But yeah, you know, got to have a bit of fun sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've had an extra tone installed to be able to manipulate these pickups. You know, I do some recording with this one as well, and I had a 5-way switch put in with bare knuckle pickups. This one is the Warpig ceramic, and I think it's the Juggernaut in this one.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I use the Juggernauts. I really like them. They're sick.
Yeah.
So that 5-way is obviously like split coils and stuff like
that.
Yep.
Yeah. And I definitely do a little bit of switching in my songs, which is, I find stressful personally, like, because you're trying to get that.
I've like come across that myself now, and I'm thinking about getting a push put in my volume to split and just have a 3-way.
Yeah.
Like, it's so pedantic, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Sometimes it's almost like just, you got to like put it hard up and then that's or whatever, you know. Yeah. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
You get used to it. I'm just being a sook. It's very thin neck as well. This is a thin neck profile, roasted maple neck with the flame.
That looks really nice.
Pretty hectic. That moves when you move.
Yeah, sick.
It's got a nice little carve here that just helps you access.
Yeah.
22 frets. I just tend to like 22 frets. Just the classicness of it, you know. It's an aesthetics thing, and I don't go up there too much, and you know,
because it's very common for like guys who play what we play to have 24. Like,
for sure. Yeah. You know, I swing both ways. You know, I like 22 and I like 24, but there's something about the classic Strat shape 22 that I just really dig.
Sick.
Very good weight. It's got the locking tuners as well, which is really handy.
Absolutely, like crucial, especially in a live situation.
Exactly. Yeah. The other thing about this one is it's the roasted maple thin profile, but they've stopped doing that on roasted necks as far as I know. So I'm lucky to get this one.
Yeah.
Very, very, very fun to play. Very good, great guitar.
What's that green tape up there for?
So my tech will typically, just to identify it, you know.
Okay, right. When it's dark.
So he's looking in the rack like,
Yeah, nice.
That's that one, you know.
Nice.
Yep. So there it is.
Sick.
Kiesel Delos.
Onto this. This is such a nice color. I'm looking at it now in person. This is such a nice shade. Charvel, tell us about it.
So this is the Charvel. I was very lucky to have been sent this from Charvel, and it's a DK24 humbucker. I've had my Warpig ceramic put in again. You know, partly to do with, you know, obviously I love the way it sounds, but consistency across, you know, all my guitars when I'm playing in same sort of outputs.
That stuff's super important when you're doing live stuff as well.
So that's why I really do that. This has got volume here, tone, and it also clicks in where it bypasses the tone, from what I understand.
That's nice.
The circuitry. This guy, I don't exactly know the specifics of this, but I know it changes the sound ever so slightly, and I tend to keep it up.
Fair. Nice. Nice.
And it's 5-way as well, and this switch is a little bit even harder than it's getting
a bit loose. I can see it from here.
There's something about it. I'm like, is that in or not?
Yeah.
Because I've got to do a bit where I've got to split both, you know, like that. And
okay.
And you'll probably see me tonight, like really carefully, like trying to. Okay, cool. 100%, now I can, you know. But yeah, great guitar. Very, very good weights. Roasted neck as well.
It's looking like a tad flame, which is like it's a production model. So like that's really cool how nice. Like
they're very, very well made and well built guitars, which I obviously am drawn to. And this one does have 24 frets, and I do use the 24th fret in a few different songs. Yeah, so if I have a 22 fret, I either bend up or I just change what I'm gonna hit, you know.
That's fair.
It doesn't bother me, you know. It's all good. It's all rock and roll, baby. Very, very comfortable playable necks. I mean, it's very suited to the type of music I play. I've also done a tremolo in
to make it like a hardtail or whatever.
Basically, my guitars have to be fixed bridge. Like that is a total deal breaker.
I completely agree. Yeah.
Total deal breaker for me, because in my mind, like, you know, that's cool and everything, but like to me personally, and my personal opinion is like, like you can make the note go up and down a little bit, like cool. Like I'd rather my guitar like be in tune,
stable, stability,
you
and
know,
everything.
Then have that. I can do a little bit of that with my left hand, you know. So I figure there's just no point to having it if it's going to cause potentially issues with tuning and stuff, and it just works for my sort of style, I guess. What I've also done too is put a rubber washer underneath the volume.
I did see that, like a black washer underneath.
So it's like very hard to turn, very purposely. So because, you know, I mean, sometimes you can get them rolling back and things like that. But yeah.
Is that just from like strumming and stuff, you might accidentally bump it or something like that?
I find just moving, you know, and just like it's a mental paranoia. You're like, oh.
I completely understand, I understand exactly where you're coming from. One thing I will say about the DK24s, every time I play them in a shop, they play immaculate. They feel so good. Like this run of guitars, this model, they absolutely nailed it, I reckon.
Definitely,
especially the necks. It's like the thinnest neck I've ever played in my life. Like,
it's
so
great.
Good.
It's really, really comfortable, and I don't know what they use for the back of the necks, but it's just super smooth.
Yeah.
And, you know, a very, very comfortable guitar to play. It's got the locking tuners there, and I put a bit of foam here just to help it keep it tight.
Have you got foam in the back as well for the?
I did, because when I was testing and stuff, like I just wanted to make sure that there was no springs ringing out.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I don't like to.
I completely agree.
You know what I mean? It's just locked and it's good.
Yeah.
Tremolo's been pretty awesome actually.
Nice.
But yeah, this is my main drop C guitar at the moment. That's a great guitar.
Nice. All right, on to the last one, and this is a guitar chat first because we have an acoustic.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. This is the first time someone's brought on an acoustic. Tell me about it. This obviously you've got that there to kind of stop any feedback and stuff.
Indeed. Okay, so this is called a Maton Messiah guitar, which is an Australian-made guitar. Company has been around since 1946. I own several Maton guitars, including a custom acoustic one that has some very special woods, as well as a few electric guitars. I'm a very big fan of Maton guitars, and I'm now currently endorsing Maton guitars. So
beautiful.
Which is very special to me because I've been such a fan for a long time. This is a guitar, I think it's my newest guitar. It's like the top end of their line from the production line. So it's very, very special. East Indian rosewood back and sides, which is lovely. It's got the AP5 Pro preamp here, which is, I feel, one of the best acoustic pickup systems. You've got a microphone that you can blend in, and it's very powerful, very rich sound, and yes, it's a lovely guitar. I use this feedback buster just in case, just to help stop potential feedback issues. And yeah, I was lucky to get some custom inlays put on this, which they don't typically do.
Oh, nice.
Pearl inlays. I really love this guitar. It's just a very...
It looks super nice. Like everything you can tell, it's like finished really nicely. All the wood grains are like absolutely premium.
Totally, yeah.
Very nice.
Nice gold tuning pegs there. And this little keyhole here is a nice touch.
Yeah. Sick.
It's also got like scalped bracing and different things to help projection and that. Great guitar. It's inspired some riffs and things already. And I love acoustic music as much as I love metal and riffs and stuff. Yeah.
How are you like setting this up? Because obviously you're playing some pretty intricate stuff in the acoustic. So with like taps and hammer-ons and stuff, is this like really low action, or is it? Actually...
Yeah, I try to, but you got to find the sweet spot, because the lower it goes, the easier it is to play, but the less
it gets
rich.
rattly. And you don't really get like
buzz and
the
stuff
best
like that.
tone. Yeah.
The song I'm playing is a little bit more of a strummy one.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's less of an issue. It kind of just works. You know what I mean? I'm doing harmonics and things, and that's I try to really hit the harmonic clean. So when I'm playing, I'm really concentrating on hitting those as best I can. You know, but really, really cool guitar. I'm very stoked to have it.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
awesome.
Maton Messiah.
Dude, thank you so much for doing this. Really appreciate it. And
thanks for having me.
See you tonight.
Oh yeah.